Welcome everybody. In tonight's video, we'll be taking a look at the Olight O-Pen Mini. O-Pen Mini. And I love this little bolt action ballpoint pen. This thing is really nice. Comparing it to an average zebra, I forget what this was. I think this is an F300. Something like that. F100, F300, whatever. You go to Walmart and buy these. These are your class standard EDC pins for those of you that don't know that proper EDC pins exist. And I've never carried these because they're just too long of a pin. That's the problem. Is you go to put these in a shirt pocket or something, they just don't sit right. They don't sit comfortably in your pants pocket. It's not fun at all. You try to put them in a Leatherman pouch like this, you've got a mile of pin sticking out past everything else. And that's one reason why I like this pin, is I pack that right here in my Leatherman pouch on my belt, and it sits nicely, because I don't have anything in this particular pouch. I have a flash here. This is not the one on my belt at the moment. This is a copy, but I keep an Olight i3T EOS tucked in there, and then I keep a pin in here, and then my two Knipex pliers, 5-inch Knipex Cobra and pliers wrench in there. That's my little side toolkit. But this is a nice small little pin that fits the size of some of my EDC gear, so we're starting to hit that aesthetic. I know it's green, this is gray, but I have a green Rovi Von Aurora that's kind of looking nice together. But this thing, I am actually appreciative of how well it writes. You pop the little ballpoint out and you can go... You can write well with it. It writes nice and bold. Comparing it to a zebra pen, you can see it's a little bit thicker, a little bit bolder than the zebra. So that's something to maybe consider. How bold do you want things to write? The bolt action is solid. I don't really like the clip and the bolt being made out of plastic. I kind of wish it was made out of metal. I know that would kind of ruin the budget feature of this, but I just wish that at least the clip would have been metal. The bolt I think I could live with being plastic, but the clip I kind of wish was metal. But I have I say but a lot, I'm sorry. I have long, lanky fingers, and my hand is almost too big to hold the pen and have it rest here. Now, I don't have gargantuan hands, but I have long, lanky fingers, and this is like just barely long enough to be comfortable for me. And it is comfortable for me to hold and write with this. So if you've got smaller hands, this is probably perfect for you. And Olight sells 3-pack refills for this pen. You can buy either blue ink or black ink. I'll take this apart. You have this little spirally aluminum bit here. Let's see, get that up. Get that light on it best I can. Might do this. You can see it's hollowed out, sort of, which is kind of cool. Got the spring for the pen. We'll just kind of leave that there since it's kind of wanting to stay there. This is the refill right here. It has, I don't know if I can get this to show up. Ballpoint refill, RF-OL182X space BK, made in China, 309. This is the black ink, and supposedly it can write a half mile, of a straight line, half a mile before it runs out. So there's that. The bolt action kind of just stays put in here for now. But you just slip this in here, pop this down here, screw it on, and it screws on quite nicely. I might add, this feels very refined, very nice. The bolt action works quite well. The clip is very nice. It's not too much. It's not too strong, not too weak. Just about right. Maybe a little on the stronger than the weaker side. You got to be careful that you don't ink your hands when you open it, though. That's a little thing you got to worry about there, is getting ink on your palm. But take it. Olight. O-Pen. I know it should have been that, but it's very comfortable. It writes almost instantly. You maybe have to do just a little bit of that in the corner of your page to get it rolling, but once it's going, it writes nice and smoothly all the way down. It's got a little bit of a blot here at the start because you're just starting the ink, but I think most of you that use roller ball pens are aware that's a thing that's going to happen. Nothing unusual about that. But this thing, I am, for about 15-20 bucks depending on where you buy it, this is a really nice little pen. I am enjoying it. If you're considering getting one, I recommend it because it goes down inside your pocket. You can clip it to your pocket, put it in your Leatherman belt case if you want, like I do with mine. It goes right nicely there. While I don't like a lot of what Leatherman does, I do recommend you get their large or medium cases with the elastic straps on the side, because there's just a plethora of stuff that you can do with the Leatherman case. There's a lot you can do. I recommend getting a couple of those and just trying them out. However, I just really find this pleasurable. That looks like a magnet. I don't think it really is. I haven't had it stick to anything. It looks like a magnet. Doesn't function like a magnet. I think you're trying to make it look like the Olight charging base of the bigger flashlights. So that's the Olight O-Pen Mini. Now there's a fuller size version which has a flashlight which extends the length out to about here. So maybe consider that. But as an EDC pen that you can drop in the pocket and forget about it, it's really good, really great. I love it. If you're considering getting one, they do come in a couple different colors. I don't think you can go too wrong getting one. I think there's classier pens out there, probably better pens out there. I haven't had a chance to really review all of them yet. So there's that. But I will say I'm going to be doing a comparison between this and the Mark Smith Sharpie pen. And I bring that up now because they reached out to me and offered to send me a Mark Smith pen to review on this channel here. So if you made it to the end here, stick around. You're going to see a retractable Sharpie titanium pen. Warning, they are not cheap, but it looks promising. It looks good. I'll give you the lowdown review on when it comes in. So stick around for that. That could be a week or so down the road, as early as a week or so, maybe a month. Not sure just yet. We're still kind of feeling things out. So with that said, thank you for watching this video. Hope you found it useful and informational. Hope it helps you build your EDC to your standards. And until the next time, a farewell, carry well, and a bye-bye. Signing off. Cannot spell on a video. Ugh. Adios.